Last week, things started out well for the Blair Oaks Falcons on their trip to Lutheran North. Blair Oaks drove the ball to the Crusaders' 34 on the opening drive of the game before giving it up on downs. But everything would change on Lutheran North's first play from scrimmage.
Jonathan Moore, the quarterback for Lutheran North, has a man to his left. Tandem receivers to either side. Moore wants to throw very early on. Goes down the middle of the field. There's a man wide open. This is caught, and this may go for a touchdown. To the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown. First play from scrimmage, and it goes 66 yards to Mike Clark.
From there, the Crusaders would build a 30-7 lead with time running down in the first half. The Falcons would put together a 71-yard, 13-play drive that was capped on this short pass play.
Move Dapkus out to the right-hand side as Bax quickly to Dapkus, tunnel screen underneath. He's going to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! Oh, that'll work. Brady Dapkus on the tunnel screen. They put tackles out in front of him, and he was able to cut back inside and scored the touchdown.
The Falcons felt better about themselves heading into the locker room just 2 scores down. But Lutheran North shifted into overdrive in the second half, scoring 22 straight points on their way to a 58-28 win. Despite the 30-point margin, Falcons head coach Ted LePage says it wasn't all bad.
So we came and watched film as we played pretty well. We had some spurts where we really were executing at a very, very high level, and the players got to see themselves doing that. The situation at hand comes 1 inch, and 1 inch in football is forever. So if you're 1 inch outside of where you're supposed to be, they made you pay because of their skill and talent level.
No harm, no foul as the Falcons forget last week and look ahead to tonight. The Falcons are still the number 1 ranked team in the state in Class 3, and they open the Tri-County Conference season looking for their 3rd straight title. The Osage Indians come into tonight's game having outscored their opponents, Bolivar and Moberly, 74-6. The Indians return a number of all too familiar names in the backfield with a reworked and much smaller offensive line. The question tonight is, can Osage stop a potent Blair Oaks offense? The Falcons have won 13 games in a row in this series. In those 13 games, the Falcons have averaged more than 56 points a game and won last year's game 56-14. Is this the start of a new season for the Falcons? I'm Dick Aldrich, along with Ed Canese, and we're live at the Falcon Athletic Complex. It's an age-old rivalry, Blair Oaks and Osage. I'll sit down with Falcons head coach Ted LePage next on the Tobin's Towing Blair Oaks Falcons Game of the Week on MidMoSports Online.
Right here, right now, brought to you by Brighton Swearingen in England. Right here, right now, we have cloudy skies and unseasonably cool 70 degrees with some light rain beginning to blow in from the remnants of the hurricane that made landfall a couple of days ago. It is a cloudy night, maybe a little bit dreary, but it is a good night for football. And here's Ed Canese.
Yeah, Dick, the Falcons clad in their traditional green jerseys, white numerals, white pants, green helmets, won the toss. They elected to defer to the second half. The Osage Indians are in all white tonight with a maroon stripe down the side, maroon numbers, white helmet with a maroon logo. And here comes Laughlin with the kick, and with this, the voice of the Falcons, Dick Aldrich.
And this collision repair kickoff drives the man into the end zone, and making it over the shoulder catch and then taking it into the end zone was Dane DePay, and the Osage Indians will start out 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 3-man backfield is back for the Osage Indians. On first down, Trusty up under center with split backs. And he dropped the football, and let's see who got it.
I think the Falcons might have jumped on it. We'll see.
There was a man right there. But nope, Osage fell on the ball, so no gain on the play for Trusty as he dropped the open.
It's coming in a little.
Right, the Indians have only turned the ball over once on offense this year. Now we have a snap and a handoff around the end.
And going nowhere and being run down in the backfield.
That was Colonius.
Colonius on the carry. And there's a young man who we have seen a lot of over the years.
Hopefully the Falcons get a good return here, maybe even get a good rush and get a block.
Trustee will kick it away. Dapkus awaits near midfield. It's a high spinner that will hit and gets a great bounce, a roll inside Blair Oaks territory to the 45-yard line. So there was a big punt by Trustee to get it out of the shadow of his own goal line. And the Falcons will get the ball back. Lackman in the wing to the left, and he comes into the backfield on first down, and Bax pulls it out, throws a swing pass out to Dapkus, gets a block, comes up the field, and he's going to get the first down inside. Osage territory. Give them a gain of 15 yards and a first down.
On that first down play.
Falcons going high tempo as Bax runs out to the right. Here's the underneath pitch. It goes to Lackman. Lackman nearly broke away for a long gain there, but he's pulled down at the last second on a shoelace tackle. A 7-yard gain and another first down.
Pretty about 5 yards deep in the end zone.
Lackman in motion back to the left side as Bax takes it. Quarterback draw up the middle. Breaks tackles. Through the middle he comes. He's got the first down inside the 20. Pulled down at, they will mark it at the 16-yard line. Give him a gain of 13 yards and a first down.
You got to like the Falcons' efficiency.
Dapkus wing left. That's Dapkus in motion back to the right side as Bax fakes to the right. Now pumps and now will run out to the left. Has a man open on the left sidelines. Gets it to him. It's Engelbrecht. He breaks tackles and gets inside the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Jaxon Engelbrecht with the catch and the gain on second down and goal from the 2-yard line. Bax moves Lackman into the backfield, and they hand off to Hayden, and he will carry the pile into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! 8:07 to go, first quarter. Falcons on the scoreboard, 6-0. As Ed said, boom, 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 right down the field.
Yep, 8 plays, 4 first downs, and then a touchdown. So you can't argue with that kind of production.
And on comes Laughlin to kick the extra point. Snap is back, the ball is down, the kick is up, it's high, it's long, and it is good. 8:07 to go, first quarter. Blair Oaks 7, School of the Osage nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We will return to the Falcon Athletic Complex in Wardsville after this timeout. You're watching the Tobin's Towing Blair Oaks Falcons Game of the Week with the Osage 7-0, and that is your Tim Van Ronslin Attorney at Law scoreboard summary. And on the kickoff, Laughlin drives it into the end zone again, and that is becoming a real weapon, Ed.
Yeah, he's done a great job this year. He was
field with their offense on first down, and they run it out to the left side. Colonia is trying to find running room, and he's going to wedge his way out across the 20 to about the 21-yard line. Falcons need a good defensive effort here tonight, too. They gave up a lot of yardage to Maryville. They didn't wind up hurting them because they got timely turnovers and such, but we'd like to see that the Blair Oaks defense kind of step up a championships. The last time they did not was in 2021. And on second and about 4, Trusty's going to air it out, and a jump ball down the field, and the ball is knocked down. A lot of hand fighting and pushing and shoving going on down there, but the pass was knocked down, and it was Sam Closser on the defense for the Blair Oaks Falcons. So here's a third down now at about 3. As Trusty is out of the gun this time with Colonius to his left, Williams behind him on third and short, and they hand to Colonius over the right side. He puts his head down. He stood up, and I don't know if he got the first down. Hank Lueckenotte made a heck of a play from the outside linebacking position on the left side. Got his head down and straightened Colonius up, and Colonius is going to be short of the first down.
That's the play that they always like, that the Indians always like to run, that little sort of reverse. And
as they move Lackman into the backfield, there goes Hayden again, and Hayden carrying tacklers, and they scrum him out again inside Osage territory across the 50, and he'll be very close to another first down at the 47-yard line of School of the Osage. Give him a gain of 9.
Yeah, Lackman is basically disappearing in a pile of white jerseys, but that pile of white jerseys keeps moving another 5 yards.
Back swing pass left side, and that is Kliegel, and Dylan Kliegel gets it inside the 40 down to the 37-yard line. And Dylan Kliegel, that gets his first catch of this year. Get right back to you. And on fourth and short, out of the I formation, Lackman powers up the middle, second effort to the next level, and he's going to go to the house. Falcons touchdown! Blair Oaks Falcons. It is Hayden Lackman, 33 yards for the touchdown, and the Falcons 28. Are on the scoreboard. 28?
28. They only had a yard to go for the first.
So Lackman punishing his way into the end zone, and he scores. Already 56 yards rushing for Hayden Lackman. It's already 13-0 Blair Oaks. Laughlin on to attempt the extra point. Snap back, it bounces back. Engelbrecht made a nice catch to get it down, and Laughlin drills it through. Nice job by Jaxon Engelbrecht. 1:54 to go, first quarter. Blair Oaks 14, School of the Osage nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return to the Falcon Athletic Complex after this timeout. And we return to Midmo Sports Online, continuing coverage of high school football on MidMoSportsOnline.com. When we come to the end of the first quarter, we're going to go ahead and take a break here and come back, and we will try to figure out what's going on with the sound here. But we are at the end of the first quarter. It's Blair Oaks 14 and the School of the Osage nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return to our coverage of the Tobin's Towing High School Football Game of the Week after this timeout. It's fourth down at about 7 for the Blair Oaks Falcons. From the 36-yard line of the School of the Osage, a pass is complete, and did he get the first down? It's Engelbrecht, and let's see where, and he got it. Say he got the first down at the 21-yard line. Give him a 13-yard gain and a first down. So Bax on play action, wants to go deep. Now he's running it out to his right. Throws the ball far sidelines, has a man, and being bumped out of bounds. And I think that was Brenden Rackers, number 5 on the catch. Brenden. Again, the Falcons going very quickly here. As Bax hands up off the middle, and there they go into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
My favorite play. Hey, diddle diddle. Lackman up the middle.
Lackman up the middle into the end zone. And the Falcons, with 10:18 to go in the second quarter, take a 20-0 lead over School of the Osage Indians. Falcons offense very efficient here tonight. They are taking it down the field. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdown runs, all by Lackman.
As on to attempt the extra point. Laughlin drills it to the right side, but it went through. And the Falcons add to their lead. 5-yard touchdown run by Hayden Lackman. And the Blair Oaks Falcons take a 21-0 lead with 10:18 to go in the second quarter. And you're watching the Tobin's Towing High School Football Game of the Week from Blair Oaks High School on MidMoSportsOnline.com.
If you or a loved one was injured because of...
I keep seeing that number 8 with a red 8 out there. I'm thinking it's Larry Wilson or something.
Bax rolling to his left, in trouble, throws underneath and finds Engelbrecht. There goes
He's gone.
Jackson to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the inside, pulled down at the 7-yard line.
He cut it back inside. I think if he would have kept going outside, he might have made it.
So he's pulled down. They'll mark him down at the 6-yard line, give him a 41-yard gain. 36 seconds to go in the quarter. 21-0, Blair Oaks with the lead. Lackman into the backfield. Bax hands it off to Lackman. Hayden drives forward. He's in the end zone for the touchdown.
He just wanted to make sure he got a 2-yard touchdown run.
Got the line surge that time, and Hayden takes it into the end zone. And the Blair Oaks Falcons are back on the scoreboard. Clock stopped with 26 seconds to go in the second quarter. It is now Blair Oaks 27, School of the Osage nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. Dr. Duke taking his team down to Lamar. The kick by Laughlin is on the way and good. 26 seconds to go in the second quarter. And it is the Blair Oaks Falcons 28 and the School of the Osage Indians nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll come back to the Falcon Athletic Complex in Warden. So let's see what School of the Osage does here. They spread the formation, and Trusty hands off to Williams, and here comes Ayden Williams on across the line. Lost the ball. The ball pops up in the air. The Falcons are all over. It looks like they're going to get it back at the 39-yard line.
Ayden Williams had a steam, but somebody gave him a good pop, and that thing went about 5 feet up in the air.
Somebody got his helmet right on the ball, and the ball popped up out of his arm, and the Falcons come down with it at the 39-yard line. So after a 10-yard gain on the draw, and the Blair Oaks Falcons will go to the locker room here at halftime with a 28-0 lead over the School of the Osage Indians. Midmo Sports Online continuing coverage of high school football in mid-Missouri. We'll return to the Falcon Athletic Complex in Wardsville after this timeout.
12 yards in the air, 40 on the ground. That's a total of 52 yards. 40 yards on 15 carries for the Indians for an average of 2.7 per carry. Turning to the Falcons, well, they came out and they were like a machine, just going down the field in the first quarter. And they picked up 15 first downs in that first half. 15 out of 24 passing for Tyler Bax for 190 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks. A 62.5% completion rate. Jaxon Engelbrecht caught 5 passes for 80 yards, an average of 16 yards a catch, no touchdowns. His longest was 41. Dylan Dapkus caught 5 for 55 yards, an average of 13.8 per catch, no touchdowns, his longest was 21. Brenden Rackers caught 2 for 19 yards, that's 9.5 per average catch, no touchdowns, his longest was 10. Hayden Lackman caught 3 for 26 yards, an average of 8.7 per catch, no touchdowns, and his longest reception was 10 yards. 190 yards receiving on 15 catches, that's 12.7 yards per catch, no touchdowns, and Engelbrecht with a 41-yarder, the longest catch of the night so far for the Falcons. Running the football, it's been basically Hayden Lackman tonight. He has 67 yards on 9 carries, an average of 7.4 per carry. Importantly, though, he has scored all 4 touchdowns running the ball, with his longest run 28 yards. Dylan Dapkus has 18 yards on 3 carries for an average of 6 yards a carry, no touchdowns, his longest run was 10. And Tyler Bax has 45 yards on 9 rushing attempts, so he and Bax and Lackman both have 9 rushing attempts to lead the team. 45 yards on 9 rushing attempts, that's a 5-yard per carry average for Bax. No touchdowns, his longest run was 13 yards. 130 yards on 21 rushing attempts, an average of 6.2 per carry. 4 rushing touchdowns, all by Lackman, with Lackman's 28-yard run for a touchdown, the longest run of the night. 130 on the ground, 190 in the air. That's 320 yards of total offense in that first half for the Blair Oaks Falcons. That game ends in Kansas City. Little pooch kick.
High little pooch kick to the outside. It bounces out of bounds, rolls out of bounds at the 32. Penalty flag comes in, and second down and 11 now. The Falcons couldn't get a first down without a touchdown, and this time they're going to get a touchdown. Touchdown Falcons. As Bax throws the ball into the end zone. Got it to about the 2-yard line, and the man goes spinning into the end zone. And it looks like that is going to be Jett Quirouet, is it?
Announcers, they can't get the plays right,
Nick. As Laughlin adds on the extra point. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Blair Oaks 35, School of the Osage nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We will return to the Falcon Athletic Complex after this timeout. You're watching the Blair Oaks Falcons Football Game of the Week, brought to you by Tobin's Towing on MidMoSportsOnline.com.
Often we see the Falcons go on a drive and take 4.5 minutes off the clock.
On the second down, swing pass to Colonius out here on the left sideline. Oh, he got hit hard. Davis came up from the backfield and laid a lick on him as Lueckenotte had him around the waist, and it was Warren Davis finishing him off in great way there.
And we got a water break.
Water break, yes. We are under 6 minutes, so we'll take this break with them. We'll take our own water break as the Falcons lead the School of the Osage Indians by the score of 35-0 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We will return to the Falcon Athletic Complex after this timeout. You're right back at it. School of the Osage back up to the line of scrimmage as they take the snap and hand off to Williams. Ayden hit the backfield. The Falcons pull him down. Well short of the first down. As a matter of fact, he'll lose yardage. He'll lose about 3 yards on the play as the Falcons get over there and knock him off his feet. Falcons up tempo all night long so far tonight as they hand off on the left side. Here comes Dapkus. 40, 45, 50. 45 and ushered out of bounds in Osage territory at the 42-yard line. So here's a first down and 10 for the Falcons from the 27-yard line of the School of the Osage. They hand to Dylan Kliegel, and he runs hard to the 20-yard line before he stood up and thrown back, but a good run by Dylan Kliegel, a senior who's been around for a long time in this program. He's played a lot of different positions. He's at the running back now, 5'10", 175-pounder. It's good to see Dylan getting some work here in relief of Lackman. Line of scrimmage will be the 7-yard line. First down, goal to go. They keep it around the left side. Bax turns, cuts it up, goes for the end zone, and he is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyler Bax goes in for the touchdown from 7 yards out. And with 49 seconds to go in the third quarter, the Falcons take a 41-0 lead. Snap is back. Laughlin strides through the ball and kicks it right square between the uprights. 49 seconds to go in the third quarter. Clock stopped. Blair Oaks 42. Score the Osage nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We will return to the Falcon Athletic Complex after this timeout. You're watching the Tobin's Towing High School football game of the week from Blair Oaks High School, and we will return after this timeout. And that will do it for the third quarter. So we are through 3 quarters here at the Falcon Athletic Complex, and the Blair Oaks Falcons have been in charge all night long. They lead it by the score of 42-0 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We will return on the Tobin's Towing Blair Oaks Falcons High School Game of the Week. 3 receivers wide right. They move a man into the backfield, and they hand off to Verslues. And there goes Verslues, and he runs over a man out across the 45 at the 46-yard line. Nice run by the sophomore, Carson Verslues. At 165 pounds, shows his chops. And he'll pick up a quick 6. They look to the sidelines. Play clock at 15. Falcons will take their time. They move Kliegel into the backfield, and here comes Bax out around the right side. Got blocking and a first down. Runs over a man, runs over another one. Carrying tacklers inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line. Tyler Bax running angry there.
Yeah.
Got 15 yards in the first down.
He's dishing out some hits.
He was.
And up in Moberly, our good friends, the Spartans, are trailing 21-7 to Warrensburg in the third quarter. Trailing 34-6 in the fourth quarter.
Look at this. Laughlin's going to try about a 51-yard field goal.
51-yard field goal. Why not? Give it a shot. Oh, he's got it.
It's long. It's going to be short.
Oh, he had it nice and straight.
It was on line, but it came up about 5 yards short. So Nolan gave it a shot. The senior place kicker. So consistent on extra points. It came up just a little bit short on that one. Play clock is at 20, and the Falcons are going to let it run down most of the way here. Meldrum is in at quarterback. Wing to the right side will be Toby Edler, the junior, at 185 pounds, and Verslues moves into the backfield. And on first down, they hand off to Verslues, and Carson Verslues driving up the middle. Boy, we have seen him this year, and he's a good, strong runner, especially for a sophomore.
And the Falcons waited. They snapped the ball when there were 3 seconds left on the play clock, and they had just gone under a minute in the game clock.
And let the clock run. The victory formation as Meldrum gets run over as Osage pushes the line back, and that will do it for the ball game as we come under 10 seconds to play. The Blair Oaks Falcons will move to 2-1 on the young season as they open conference play with a dominating 42-0 victory over the school of the Osage Indians. Next week, Falcons on the road to take on the California Pintos as play continues in the Tri-County Conference. Once again, the Blair Oaks Falcons 42, School of the Osage nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. You are watching the Tobin's Towing Blair Oaks Falcons High School Game of the Week, and we'll return after this timeout.